Okay, thanks Luke very much. Okay, so a lot of people will be waiting as they do for some sort of loud noise to remind them that I am now ready. Train noise, too loud. Too loud, you want the train noise. Okay, here comes the train noise. You are waiting for a sound, this is your sound. Train noises. Hello, welcome back. So, how have you been? I've been doing fine, reading chat there. Great to see everybody so happy. Absolutely everybody delighted with the music without exception. Thank you very much for tuning in. Obviously this stream won't be quite the same once it's watched back. Only for those here at the time will any of it make sense, and even then, maybe I'm asking too much. Bum 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 bum. So 53 minutes after, 7 minutes left in the day. We're on the 1 minute time frame and we're on GME. You can see we're above the 50 period moving average. We're below the 200 period moving average. Moving between those two wouldn't be all that crazy. It's up at $208. 50 period moving average comes in at one level of potential support around 24.50. We've recently bounced off both on this tiny 1 minute time frame, pushing now at the top side of the Bollinger Bands, having recovered the basis line on our most recent lower low of this time frame, which is very useless. 5 minutes. See, this is turning a very nice 5 minute candle to come up and potentially end the day up at these higher levels. $208, that would be where you're aiming for. 15 period moving average, you can see just before you got there you have a couple of other things that might jump in your way. The basis line of the Bollinger Bands that you're in on those 15 minute time frame and that 50 period moving average. Just look into those for trend, not necessarily where body closes come in, body closes. And then on the hourly time frame you're starting to see a bigger picture evolve with slightly lower highs but wicks going through all these areas. And then here slightly lower lows until most recently, and on that most recent lower low, lower on your RSI, higher on your price. It's in the context of an uptrend. Your DI positive is still above the DI minus, and your ADX is still above 38. We would like to see a positive slope on the blue and the white lines here. Down below we'd like to see this RSI start accumulating here or somewhere nearby. Can't be 100% sure where it'll play ball on the 1 hour there. When you look at it and you look back through the different timelines, you're not seeing all that much. Go into a 4 hour time frame. You see this is price action is all rested up here at the top of this initial move. You've got well above your 200 period moving average, and you're hoping that the 50 period catches up, crosses over, and price action by that stage is like bouncing off higher resistance, then turn support. We'll see how things go. Slower period, quicker period moving averages will catch it first, and the ones that I've been using on those time frames 16 isn't particularly ideal. Take that to 8 and you still see that there's a big distance below you where you might test in terms of support with that 8 period moving average on the 4 hour time frame. We have horizontal support here from previous price action when you look left, plus it's a Fibonacci level that will be interesting once we look at them all in retrospect. And as you can see here, we look at lighting the path ahead of us. That path ahead of us is the top level of this resistance from our formation breakdown back on June the 10th. We break the highs that we've put in since then. That'll be a great day. Great day. You've got this 1618 extension. Thank you very much. Welcome to family, Orum Jaints. Nope. Onum Jaints. Thank you. Spider Monkey too. Thank you. So yeah, at the top side of this, you're looking at the 1618, the 1414, and then horizontal resistance, wicks and bodies come in at that 1414. So you may see congestion or a slow enough price action there. And if you do blast through it, your wicks are likely to slow down here, the 886, or your previous body closes up here at 314. And I would expect that would be a wick, because you need to see healthy types of retests of significant levels once they've been broken in order to determine that price action will continue on there forwards. And one of the other things that you can add in, and we should probably do it now because I haven't had it on for a couple of days, stick on the MACD there. You can see this is positive momentum. It's been building for a while. On the 4 hour, you've had very positive price action as well. Your cross came a while ago. And hourly, you can see this doesn't mean very much. You're above the 200 period moving average, so you're not able to take that for anything other than when it might turn around and go bullish again. When you're looking for signals, then you'll drop down to lower time frames, pardon me. Yo, bad Mama Jamma, you're such a legend. And then there are lower time frames back down again, like 30 minutes and whatnot. You can see you're not getting like desperate buy signals. You have got lower momentum, and that comes over and may build greater. May seem to be greater after a period of time, but you've got so many strong levels below you and so many reasons to buy it, and so many things will be giving off signals such as the MACD and RSI. If you can reaccumulate it, like on this timeline, you can see you're just at the center lines where you've bounced it so far. So we'll see how that works out, but that'll be all for tomorrow. And then in the last few minutes of today, what was the last minute or two? What is it now? Last minute. You're looking at AMC, GME. You're back into this little zone here, resistance 236618 of previous Fibonacci's. And in this particular move, there's various places you can draw it from, none of which are all reliable at the minute, so I haven't bothered. But you're looking between this zone at $204 something, and up at around $212 being your wick highs, and potential body closes coming in before that at around 208 and change, where your 200 period moving average is at the minute. And that's likely where your opening range is looking to tomorrow. We'll see with post-market and pre-market where prices go. It's quite obvious that this is trending upwards violently, so we'll see how that works out. The markets have closed. Bing bong. Price is so fucking wrong, but it's back above $200 for the majority of the day and close. That'll fuck people off so much. It's beautiful. 15 minutes. Look at that. Beautiful. This period of price action. It's just fueling the jets again, eh? It's like decoupling with that other one. We're like, now we need these different engines that work without oxygen. 205 spot 22. Market watch. They're not very good at watching, are they then? Jiu-Jitsu guy observed. Chirple and love you all. Let's get these guys some love. You guys, you're the one that I love by Mama Jamma. Actually, it's everybody. Sorry, he knows. Isn't that typical? Boom, 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 boom. Ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Well, we look at AMC again now quickly. I did do it there, silent TA, but nobody may have noticed. It's down 8.3% today. People find that dramatic. If you tune in here regularly, you'll know that it isn't, right? If you can predict it, it's not dramatic. If you can explain it, it's no longer esoteric. And if you've watched along for a while, then a lot of it's common sense. AMC's in this type of formation, who knows what that is? We're looking for a linear progression. We'll work that out after it's put in a significant number of tests. You can't necessarily say there's anything going on here on these diagonals, because they could be drawn in differently and on different time frames will mean different things. Certainly this one here might actually be something like that, and then where it's anchored at the minute has worked out, but then that's mostly to do with the Fibonacci's that we talked about in the horizontal level of support left and right. Where it intersects, it we can use going forward. This other line at the centre, it proved to be interesting for price action since it's turned around. And really what we're doing here with this formation is not actually working out anything for help people take trades. It's just to illustrate what price action's like and how when it recovers that may be similar to how it fell down. And if this price action mirrors its previous behaviour, then what you're seeing here is like certainly less dramatic than it might seem if you're just focusing on an 8% move in a day and whatnot and thinking, oh no, what does that mean? And then you attach narratives to it and you think, who's doing this and what are they doing and why are they doing it and what does it mean and why don't I know anything? Really, like that's not the question you want to be asking yourself. If you want to be asking yourself questions, certainly. So there we are, 15-minute time frame, not all that dramatic is the point I'm trying to make here. With regards to moving averages, you've got a positive play on a lot of them. Like you've just gone through a big move and the flux is real. It's not about your moving averages, nor is it really about your Bollinger Bands, though they will define the velocity of the recovery and the downtrend. At the minute you've come down, you've got to your 382 Fibonacci, and that's what you're looking to. Your 0.5 and your 618 aren't also that dramatically far away. You see I've got a little circle around here, it's below the 200 period moving average, but it's only as far down as the 618. And like I say, these horizontals don't necessarily mean anything. For example, already you can see you took this one in the bottom, draw it along underneath here. Even then you'd be weary if that's like actually legit, really. If it is something like that, and this one here, I mean, although it defines some aspects of support and resistance, the truth is it's useless and we would delete it. And then above here you can see maybe you're looking at something else. Perhaps you'll take this to be where price action recovers because it was significant at the time. Coming through here, does it get above that level? Is that level even accurate? I hate all this shit, really. Yeah, fuck off. So let's actually just say like that was all it was to illustrate shit. So I'm not going to try and do any more of that because it's already like probably not particularly the way you want to be looking at things. You've got the 200 period moving average there, and you've got the golden pocket retracement from this move in it as well. Is that from this move even? Let's draw this fib on now and see. Yes, this low to this high, golden pocket retracement. The Jiu-Jitsu Guy GME podcast on the Gist just released. Shit, I've got to go now and watch that. Yeah, and I've got to film the thing for Busy Ape, so I've got to do that dead quick. And then I've got to watch the Gist. Go and watch the Gist. I've pinned it at the top. Go and watch that. It's better than this, and I should be watching that. In fact, I'm going to go and watch it now so that everyone goes and watches it. No, I'm going to do this quickly, right? This is the Busy Ape TA. I should have hit record. I don't know how to hit record on this fucking streaming platform. Shit, I'm going to have to film it later. I fucked up today, didn't I? I'm on the Gist. Go and watch the Gist. It's at the top. It's in that link in the top. This is the link. I click on it now. Click it. You go and watch it. I'm going to go and watch it. That's to watch. I'm sorry I didn't do a better video. I'll do a Busy Ape series. I'll put it up and I'll do it so that everyone can watch it without it being on the members only. I can't because they paid. And that's respect on them and convenience and whatnot. But then I did promise. Mind you, I have done to you. People can watch the end of this stream. Yeah, I'll do it and it's for members and Patreons and that, and it's not expensive. So if you want it and you missed it, then it's there. I'll have to edit this stream later, so all that stuff beforehand's gone. So there's not going to be very much useful in it. Anyway, it is what it is. Which you'll know if you've ever spent time in jail. Are you supposed to be on the Gist? He's on now. Yes. Right. Fuck. Gotta go. Thanks very much. Lots of love. See you in an update, which I'll put on there if you know, because you remember, you'll see it and you will watch the TA. Also, I'll have an episode pre-market for tomorrow so that everyone knows what to expect to make up for perhaps what was perceived lack of effort today, though it wasn't at all. Lots of love. See you then. Make sure you watch that video. It's very important. Watch the video.